Ugbo. And that is to welcome everybody this Monday morning, being the 10th of May 2021, and the following are, in brief, the news headlines. I just want all of us to be abreast of what is going on in the country, and that's why I keep doing this every morning. So I start with the punch. Government owned agencies did not remit 2 trillion naira, alleges Senate panel. And all of us already know what that means. I mean, recently they are still probing one Madam Usman or failing to remit certain 177 billion naira from Port Authority, and also another $1 or $2,000 or something. And every day we keep hearing from Senate. The only thing Senate committees are interested in is revenue. So when you see them being active like this, revenue isn't coming in for them enough. They are not talking about what we are going through as much as they are talking about the revenues. And if you see Emefiele to your left there in the picture, Forex COVID-19 forced 415 firms out of production, according to Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN. Next to it, Buhari plans Salah celebration in Villa and stops homage again. That is a low-key Salah celebration, he's saying. Next is a trade deficit widens to $2.51 billion after border reopening. Whatever reason they decided to shut it before, it's up to them. They know better at least. Now, if you look at the main ones there, it says remove petrol subsidy. Remove petrol subsidy. Economic Council tells Buhari that I should remove petrol subsidy. And let me scroll that down so that we can be sure that we're seeing the whole things there. And it says subsidy makes investment in Nigeria's downstream oil sector unattractive. Don't forget that in Nigeria we have removed subsidy more than I have lost count. Then the next one says states may go bankrupt again. PEAC says capacity to service debt very weak, says LCCI. Well, I move to the next, and this one is The Guardian. On The Guardian, weak consumer protection has kept cement prices so high. And the next to it, federal government governors table revenue sharing model to end financial autonomy disputes. This dispute has been for so long, where they say let states have their own derivative share, let local government also have their own autonomy to spend, but every time everybody wants to cheat the other. Well, status to set up revenue allocation committees. New system takes effect 45 days after agreement. Now they say Buhari mourns victims of insecurity, condemns nationwide bloodletting. Bandits kill 11, injure 3 in Kaduna and Katsina. Gentlemen and ladies, I move on to the next paper. And this time I have this day. Okay, I think I read this day already. So I move to the next paper, and this is Daily Independent. Subsidy payment wasn't status insolvency, presidential advisors are saying. I don't know what subsidy again is there, but we tired hearing subsidy every day. Now they want to worsen situation for citizens. Subsidy. Each time they are broke, they look for what subsidy to remove, and each time they talk about removing subsidy, they are simply saying they want to increase prices of everything. They are probably looking for another thing to increase its price now. 127 CSOs ask Buhari to stop killings, one of mass action. Enough of the warnings. Nigerians are even completely tired already. I move to the nation, and this is Adeboye's sons shave head and beards to honor their brother. The next one says drivers recover 28 bodies after boat accident, 7 missing. Next one says Nigeria to diversify forex with gold trading. Proposed APC constitution to reduce chess prowess. And let me bold in that and scroll it for us to see other stories in there. Gunmen kill NDLEA arrests online drug sellers after sting operation. Kudos to them. Now this one says gunmen kill policemen, 19 others in multiple attacks. Now Buhari says killing of policemen puts us in danger. That is Buhari now saying they will now be in danger if youth continue to attack police. But when the youth were complaining about police high-handedness, extrajudicial actions, misconduct and all that, maybe they did not hear then. So when we wonder about anarchy looming, that they should do something about fixing things, they didn't listen. Now youths are reacting and they want to suddenly become they want to feel the pains. Well, everybody should just adjust. That's the point. Rivers in search of stolen rifles. Akwa Ibom, Anambra, Kaduna, Katsina under siege. Which part is left now? Truck laden with bullets held. Let me take you to the next, and this is Tribune. To your left to say Ibadan rice seizure. Don't start a war you can't finish or you can't win. Senator wants customs. Says NCS ignorant of powers of lawmakers. The next one says Nigeria thwarting monetary policy goes through ways and means. Let me even read the most important there. Quarter 1. 400 Nigerians have been murdered by Boko Haram, bandits and herdsmen according to reports. And the other worrisome part are this red highlight texts. It says food crisis looms as farming activities continue to decline. Bandits, that was reported before, bandits kill 11 in Katsina. Security forces kill 11 terrorists, foil fresh attack on Imo Police Area Command. 127 rights groups ask Nigerians to begin mass action by May 26, claiming that 2,000 have been killed in just 3 months. Killed, not died by accident or other things. Eid al-Fitr, if you look to your left, Buhari to observe low-key celebration Mourns victims of, now they call it madness. All right, I take you to the next one, or let me even scroll further down so that we see other parts of that news. Okay. Panic in Onitsha as truckload of live bullets falls and spills its content. That is Onitsha. A truckload of live bullets fell and spilled its contents. Everybody saw it. At Awolowo's 34th memorial anniversary, politicians are being warned to stop lying and making fake promises that they will not fulfill. Well, that is their forte. We don't see that coming to an end any soon. So I move on to the New Telegraph. And the most important there is that troops say they are going on offensive. Troops going on offensive. And I move to the next one. I think all of them are now getting tired. People's Daily say military begins 7-day clearing operation in Benue, Nasarawa, and Taraba. It is well. So let me take this further down so that we can see other parts of that news. They say they have arrested 13 suspected Boko Haram members in Kano, and I take it further down. Yeah, I take it. Sorry, 1 minute. Apologies. This one is saying that BRT. Oh, I'm not. I think you can read that by yourself. Banditry. That's second at the bottom. This is banditry. Kebbi working round the clock to tackle humanitarian crisis. Ministers assures of diaspora voting. Okay, maybe your prayers are getting answered gradually. Those of you in the diaspora, I think that news is coming to you with some kind of pleasure. And the last one I'm taking for today is leadership. On leadership paper, it says ammunition laden truck falls, spills its live content. And I take that up so that we see the other part of the last paper I'm taking today. It says police economical with the truth, arrest driver. PMB decries attacks on police stations, asks leaders to call youth to order. Our leaders are sleeping on duty, Bishop Ndagoso. Bandits kill 5 in Kaduna. No, you've been reading about Katsina, now you are reading Kaduna. Gentlemen and ladies, I want to wind it off there today. And I want to thank you for your attention as always. Do not forget that our outreach is starting again, and scrolling on your screen is the information how you can support our outreaches. Those of you who have been following this channel for a while, you know we do street outreaches occasionally where we feed people on the street and we talk to them, we enlighten them, we educate them, we just sensitize them generally while feeding them. You also remember that momentarily we also visit hospitals to assist patients who do not have money to clear their bill, like people having babies but are not discharged from hospital because they do not have money to pay. A lot of things like that, and so on and so forth. So the information is right on your screen again. Those of you who would like to continue to support this mission. We stopped at a point because of COVID-19 as well as other crises in the country, but I think it's not all those things should not even be excuses. In fact, it was more reason for us to continue, but people said they were cash crunch, and the supports also stopped at a point. But maybe as activities are beginning to resume again, we should also start again. Our humanitarian gestures, it has helped a lot, I must confess, and we can do more. And I want to wind it off there at this point. There's an interesting comment I like to quickly pay attention to. Somebody says Emi Omoboni Jones on Facebook says, what's the point of arresting Boko Haram that they will still release and infuse into our military? I think the best caption should be Boko Haram has been arrested to be recruited into Nigeria army instead of saying Boko Haram have been arrested and they are later released. Well, that is where I want to wind it off for today. I thank you so much as always for being attentive. And you know my favorite here is whenever I want to leave the show like this, it's Larry Safari. So I'm going to just let him take over from here. This is Ojoro. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'm expecting your support towards our next outing. I love you all. Yeah. On the dog, this generation, yes, who don't, yeah.
Anybody when you try anything to support your life, not the same person way go they try anything to take your wife. But even when you try anything good to change your life, the same person way go they stab you from back and with your knife. them still hold me down. Yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, oh. Delay all of us, oh, bow. And they do, oh, joro, joro. It don't take them hold me down. And my damn, it do. Them they do, oh, it don't do.